Jack McDaniel, lane 6, is the lone runner that is returning from last year's state track and field meet here at Mike Myers Stadium. That's Freddie Dubose in lane 5. With the silver officially. Malik Franklin of Wyatt, gold medalist. Jack McDaniel is your silver medalist of Georgetown. 48-9. And Freddie Dubose.
And now let's go through this field here. In lane 1, we have Javonte McIntyre. Lane 2, Sean Smith. Lane 3, Arthur Brault. Lane 4, Spencer Taylor. Lane 5, Freddie DuBois. Lane 6, Jack McDaniel. Lane 7, Malik Franklin. Lane 8, Mason Roseborough. And lane 9, McKendon Brown.
Actually, I'm in the mood for a 46.
You're in the mood for a 46.
Can we manifest a 46? I think the guys in the field that could do it, maybe Malik Franklin, Fort Worth Wyatt. He ran 47.5 at Regions. We'll see if he can do it. Could it be, could it be Bird? Could it be Bird's not in the field? I'm just looking at Franklin right now with a 47.56, and I think he could be the best candidate to manifest a 46.
I like that, Corey. I really hope we can see a 46. Again, Franklin is probably going to be your favorite here to do that. But also watch out for Roseborough there out of Fort Bend Marshall. Again, a very strong sprint program there for Fort Bend Marshall. He went 49.29 coming into this, as well as 2 on the inside of Franklin in lane 6, Jack McDaniel, 48.53 coming into this race.
Yeah, and as we get later on into the night, I mean, some of these athletes have been working in a couple events, right? You got to work through some of that fatigue, some of that tired legs, but you're battling. This is state championships, last meet of the season.
That's right. We are now ready for 5A boys 400 meters.
Oh, coming back. Oof.
Goodness. That is now the 3rd callback I think we've seen this evening.
Yeah. First one was legit. The second one was maybe a malfunction. This one,
we'll have to see.
Maybe somebody jumped.
We'll see what the officials decide here. They're going to talk about this. I don't know if I saw anyone jump. Did you, Corey?
I did not.
So we'll see what they decide here. They're huddling up. Now, if you're these athletes, you just got to shake it off, right? And then get back into the blocks after this.
Yeah,
decision.
I will say if you come to the state championships, you travel all this way and you get a DQ, it's brutal. It will be brutal,
sure.
But it's part of the sport, happens.
Looks like maybe we got a decision coming here. Looks like maybe a warning out here in lane 9, I believe.
Yeah.
Green flags though, so everyone in the field is all ready to go. That's what we like to see.
That is what we like to see.
Yes.
Cooler heads prevailing, giving them another shot.
Now you just gotta shake that off, relax a little bit, and attack this 400 meters. We have a clean start here now.
One thing I did notice about Franklin, he looks like a taller runner, so he had to leverage himself out of the blocks a little bit higher, but I think right now through 100, really working hard to make sure he's on top of it.
Right now it looks like McDaniel in 6 and also DuBois in lane 5 out really strong.
DuBois working hard over the 200 meters right there in those middle lanes, really competing against one another. Here, Franklin starting to separate now. Here comes a surge here on the curve. Franklin really separating from the field.
That's right. It looks like Franklin's now challenging DuBois here this final 100 meters. And Here goes Franklin.
Here comes the stride length from Franklin as he breaks away.
And he is going to be your champion here in the boys 5A 400 meters.
Ah, no 46.
No 46, but still an impressive performance nonetheless. Still waiting the official time. 47.58 there for Franklin. Still an impressive run, just off his personal best from this season.
Hey, he's got another year, just a junior. I think that's a solid performance, and better yet, got the state title. So.
That's right, and then rounding out the top finishers, McDaniel got second in 48.48, and then DuBois would take third in 48.68.
So that's going to
Consolidated 200 meters to go. Let's go, Bob! Let's go! Put it out, Bob! Put it out! Let's go, is too close to go. It is McKinney North unofficially your gold medalist, 3:13.66. Aiden consolidated, 3:17.10. Fort Grand Marshall, 3:17.11. Second and third, separated by 1/100 for the second. In the
100-meter relay, 5A boys are going to be the last race of the evening here at Mike A. Myers Stadium in the middle of the beautiful city of Austin, Texas for the UIL Outdoor Track and Field Championships. The conference record set back in 2003 is a 3:10. We have 9 teams looking to lower season best, grab personal best, put their team in contentions for some team titles, and also for this victory here. You have Texas City in 1, McAllen Rowe in 2, Aledo is in 3, Man Timberview's in 4, College Station A&M Consolidated is in 5, Smithson Valley is in 6, McKinney North is in 7, Marshall is in 8, and Fort Bend Marshall is in 9. Huge shout out to Julio Ramirez, who gave me some insight on some of these teams. We have 4 teams this year that have clocked a 3:15 season best. Texas City is 1, Timberview is another one, Smithson Valley is another one, and so is McKinney North. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams, essentially the whole entire field, are ranked within the top 35 in the state. Keep your eyes out for Fort Bend Marshall as they are your defending champions, and they also have clocked a 3:13 season best this year. So this is going to be an exciting one for sure.
I'm ready. I'm going to hold my excitement here just so that everybody can kind of feel that.
So they can
feel it. I'm just going to, you can, the quiet.
All right, I'll let you know if I feel it.
The quiet suspense.
Okay.
I won't look at you though.
All right. So you're going to be looking at the track. All right, here we go. Texas City, McAllen Rowe, Aledo, Mansville, Timberview, College Station, A&M Consolidated, Smithson Valley, McKinney North, Marshall, and Fort Bend Marshall in lane number 9 in the yellow, the left of your screen. Out very strong in lane number 4, that's Mansville, Timberview. All white uniforms smack dab in the middle of this track. But also Fort Bend Marshall looks solid there in the yellow in lane number 9.
Marshall's looking really strong here. Chasing team titles.
All right, seems to be very close between Timberview and McKinney North, who is in hip number 7, white top, blue bottoms. All right, McKinney North trying to hold off Fort Bend Marshall here.
These guys took a long time to get to that cut. Fort Bend Marshall used the entire backstretch.
He did.
It's the best way to go there.
There's no rush.
No rush. You got to take your time.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race.
There we go. You see the Fort Bend Marshall girls cheering on their teammates now. Fort Bend Marshall, but that is McKinney North in the front.
The dogs on the chest there.
I love that. The dogs have this exchange here.
Good exchanges all around, all clean.
A little bit of daylight between him and Fort Bend Marshall, probably 5 meters or so not too far.
I'm just impressed right now that North is even in front of Fort Bend with the sprinting background that Fort Bend Marshall, being your state, multiple time state champions, being the always leading in the relays. This is a special sight to see for me, being the history of Texas track and field, to see McKinney North out in front like this. This is great.
Texas A&M Consolidated is in 3rd right now. Texas City is also in the mix along with Marshall and McAllen Rowe. But the dogs are out in front. Here comes A&M Consolidated. Trying to make a move on Fort Bend Marshall going into the final exchange. But McKinney North, I just said they had 5-meter lead. This is about 15, 20 now.
20 now. They're opening it up here. I'm impressed. This is phenomenal run here by McKinney North. Fort Bend Marshall trying to chase him down. I don't know if these guys have enough real estate. We'll see what happens.
Another mistake Fort Bend Marshall's making right now. They're on the outside of lane 1. A&M Consolidated has the rail, but he has enough space to kind of shift over. I don't think Fort Bend Marshall's going to be able to close this on McKinney North.
McKinney North, I might be punching that state title right now. I think it's safe to call it here. 100 to go. McKinney North, your dogs. 5A 4x4 state champions.
Meanwhile, for second, A&M Consolidated trying to squeeze in by the rail. And I think they might have edged out Fort Bend Marshall.
I think Consolidated might have got in there. Wow, 3:14 for McKinney North. And you called it there right before, Olivia.
I did.
Oh my goodness.
Number 10 in the state. Crazy. 3:14.66. A&M Consolidated by 100th of a second over Fort Bend Marshall. 3:17.10 to 3:17.11. Marshall there, 3:18.12.
What a race there. What a beautiful race. Great way to wrap up the night.
What a great way to end these championships here for the 2A